We bought a rig just last week down in Tulsa, the leather seats, but we forgot the map was old, and now we're lost, ain't that so bold? The toilet's blocked, don't you frown, spilling waste all over town. The engine sputters, ain't she sweet? This RV life's one big treat. Say hello to hidden trees, say goodbye to towing fees, knocking pipes, leaky roof, under stars, we're waterproof.
All right, everybody, welcome back for another deep dive. You ready to go?
Always.
Okay, great. So today we're hitting the road, right?
Yeah,
we're going to be looking at, those hybrid RVs?
Yeah.
Those campers that are like kind of half RV and half tent.
Right, the best of both worlds.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Well, there's this company called the Happy Hybrid Camper.
Okay.
And they've been doing some really interesting things. So we're gonna look at some news from them, and specifically a couple of things. First, they've got some new products they're developing.
Right.
And they actually just launched this brand new newsletter. So
Cool.
yeah. So let's dive into it.
Let's do it.
So this company, like I said, they're called the Happy Hybrid Camper, and it seems like from everything they're doing, they're really focused on the hybrid RV community.
Yeah, I was going to say that's what I'm picking up too. It seems
Right.
like they're really listening to what people who use these campers are saying, what they're looking for.
Yeah, like they're not just guessing. They're actually solving problems.
Exactly.
And it seems like they're really committed to making, that hybrid camping experience even better.
For sure.
And so one of the ways that they're doing that is they're developing these ThermaView. They're called ThermaView tent window inserts.
Interesting.
And these are actually patent pending.
Wow. So they're serious.
Yeah, this isn't just some little side project they're doing.
Yeah.
It's interesting, too, because they're initially focusing on, like, two specific models
Right.
of hybrid campers. So, like, the Rockwood Roo
I gotcha.
and the Flagstaff Shamrock. And specifically, I think they said from, like, 2015 to 2024 models.
Makes sense. Those are both really popular hybrid models.
And, those have been around for a while. They're known for being pretty durable.
Yeah.
So, like, if they're focusing on those, it seems like they're really, thinking long term.
Absolutely. Not just a fad.
Yeah, exactly. And it makes me wonder, like, what is it about these ThermaView inserts that solves the problem, right?
Yeah, you'd have to think it's addressing some specific issue that that people have. I mean, think about it, right? You're out there in your hybrid camper, and the weather turns.
Right.
Maybe it gets really hot or really cold.
Yeah, especially with those big tent windows, right?
Exactly. Those big tent windows are great for views, but sometimes they don't do you any favors when it comes to temperature.
Yeah.
I mean, think about, have you ever been camping and it's either so hot
Oh, for sure.
you can't sleep, or it's freezing and you're bundled up in your sleeping bag? It's like, from what I've been able to find out about these ThermaView things, it sounds like that's what they're going after.
Okay.
They want to give people better insulation and help them control the temperature better.
So it's kind of like they're listening to, hybrid campers and saying, hey, we understand your problems.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
we're working on solutions.
Yep.
Now, the other thing that they've done is they've created this new newsletter. It's called, no surprise here, the Happy Hybrid Camper.
I like it. Simple and to the point.
Yeah, straight to the point. And it comes out every Friday,
Nice.
which is cool. So you're ready for the weekend. But here's the really interesting part. They're using AI to personalize it.
Oh, wow. That's really interesting.
So, I mean, think about all the information out there nowadays.
That's overwhelming.
Right. Like, I'm sure our listeners like to stay up to date on, RV trends,
Of course, yeah.
camping spots, all that stuff. But who has time to, like, sift through everything?
Exactly. Like, who has the time?
Right. So to have something curated,
Yeah.
that's actually tailored to your interests.
Huge.
Yeah, it's a good deal. And from what I've seen, they're going to be covering, like, 5 main categories in the newsletter.
Okay.
So they're going to have, like, all the latest new trends, developments in the RV industry.
Keeps you up to date.
Exactly. They're going to have, they called it camping destination spotlights.
Ooh, I like that.
So I guess they're going to, like, showcase, different places you can go, really beautiful places.
Yeah, that's great.
They're going to have, I think this is really cool, they're going to have stories and experiences shared by other hybrid RV enthusiasts.
Oh, that's awesome. Like a little community.
Yeah. And I can't remember the other 2 categories.
Well, even those 3 are a pretty good offering, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure.
I mean, you're getting information, you're getting inspiration,
Yep.
and you're getting that sense of community.
Yeah, exactly. And it's all about, empowering campers.
Right.
Giving them the knowledge they need, connecting them with other people, and ultimately, like, just making that whole camping experience better.
It's cool to see a company really investing in all those aspects, you know?
Yeah, totally. So just to kind of sum things up here, we've got this company, the Happy Hybrid Camper, and they're, first of all, innovating in the hybrid RV space.
Yeah.
Like, they're coming up with actual new products like those ThermaView inserts.
Which is great.
Yeah. But they're also, like, really focusing on building a community.
Yeah. I mean, that newsletter is a great example of that, right?
Exactly.
You get the information, but you also get that connection.
Mm-hmm. It makes you wonder, though.
What's that?
Like, where does this go from here?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Like, technology is becoming such a big part of, our leisure time.
For sure.
Our hobbies, you know? And, like, how is AI going to change, the RVing experience in the future?
That's something to think about.
Right. Like, on the one hand, it could make things so much easier.
Absolutely.
More personalized, right?
Yeah.
But on the other hand, I mean, part of the fun of RVing is, like, the adventure of it, right?
Exactly. The exploration, the unexpected detours,
Yeah.
the getting a little lost sometimes.
Right. So it'll be interesting to see, like, what that balance looks like.
Yeah, it's like, will AI help us discover even more cool places and hidden gems?
Right.
Or will it kind of limit us to, the same well-worn paths?
Yeah, that's a great question. Guess we'll have to wait and see. But in the meantime, I definitely encourage everyone to check out the Happy Hybrid Camper.
Good idea.
Yeah. See what they're all about. Maybe subscribe to that newsletter. You never know. You might find your next favorite, camping destination.
Yeah, or that one little hack that makes all the difference.
Exactly. All right. Well, thanks for joining us for another deep dive, everybody.
Yeah, thanks for listening.
We'll see you next time.
See ya.